this one caused a little bit of irritation within the team's chat this morning when we played this through. Missed what I think is a golden opportunity and kind of messed it up. But I think there's a lot of reasons that we did mess this up, and I don't think the Cam's pass was necessarily it. And it's all going to be open to interpretation. I get that, but if I just play it through a bit, so we've got the counter going on.
For me,
CDM, or sorry, our LCM plays it into our cam. So you can see now our cam has got a couple of options here. It's got striker 1, striker 2 at the moment. Now the second striker here has been marked by this human player. So we're thinking, okay, that's fine. Now, if you watch as this plays out, the human player actually checks and starts looking towards the cam, so it does really open up the space. Now, there's an argument that he's realised, oh, hang on a sec, and he's let him go. So the striker is running here, we've got the striker running here, and we've got this bot. He's well out of this bot here is well out of position. So you could have options of a pass through to there, or one this way. Now, in this game, I always say play the way you're facing, and the cam's touch is sort of taking him in this direction anyway. So the obvious pass would have been to play it into where he does actually play it into. But there is an argument that if he checks his run, he might have been able to play it here. But the problem there is he's got to turn, and this defender gives this defender a chance to track back as well, and brings this defender more into play. So the pass has kind of the pass from the cam at this point, the cam's got to sort of change his body direction and probably come out a bit more at this angle, which takes time, but also play the pass sort of round this kind of way, so it runs in. So if you play the pass sort of straight at here, there's too much of an interception chance from the AI. So that's how I would look at it, and I think more space was here with this player running into that space and makes really good. So if we just play that on a little bit more, you see there, so it does make that pass, that's perfect. Now, for me, there's a whole bunch of options here. I think the cam's made, for me, that's the pass I would have made. I'd have made that pass into there, because that was the easy pass, less chance of it getting intercepted, played with pace and allowed to run onto. Now, you look at the other striker here, he's free, he's making that run. So now the decision, the cam's made for me the right pass, but the decision here is what does this player do? If we just play it through a bit more, there's a couple of different options. For me, the easiest option would be to do a curved pass using probably through ball, using left trigger or L2 and curving it round into the run of the striker, who is definitely then going to be clear. The other option might have been to check back, so stop running, stop sprinting, let this defender go into this space. He checks back into here and then plays the ball through that way. That's another option. The only problem there is bringing it sort of back into this space here does then bring this player, and to a lesser extent this player, into it. So you've got to be quick if you're going to do that. You've got to make that decision quickly. So we play it on. So we've still got this here now. For me, the chance to cut back here and play it in there is gone, because if you do that, this player is going to be offside. So your best option here is a low driven, it's like a double tap or a through ball holding left trigger, which is going to put curve on it and play it into that space. That's still your best option. So we play it. So now the space is running out. This is the problem. So this defender's starting to come across here to put pressure on. This defender's now caught back up and is starting to cause problems here. So any ball now runs the risk of getting intercepted by either of these. Right. So let's play it on a bit more. Defender here now is doing his job. See how he's blocked. Look at this now. Our other striker, he's stuffed now. Our other striker, because the defender's blocking him off. He's trying to get the other side here now into this sort of area, but can't because he's getting held off. And then these defenders, look, they're all starting to come back. So we haven't got anyone in this space here to cut it back to. Defenders now goal side. This defender is now goal side. So again, the space has gone there. So the chance now has gone. So looking at doing some controlled dribbling, that's fine. Fakes it out, trying to get there, but again commits too early. Defender's there and just holds his ground and runs. Then we're running out of space. Then the striker's then free, but you've got 3 defenders in here.
You guys.
And it's gone. Defender wins it. That for me should have been a goal. Should have scored in that position, and it was just another one of those where actually we could have made so much more of that than we actually did. So if we just continue to play it through again, so look, so your passing options here, you could have gone straight. The problem that for me would need to be a through ball to get it in front of the attacker, because if you play a normal air pass, it plays it to the feet, so it runs a risk of losing it anyway. If it frees up, you could argue the pass is still on, but okay, I'm going to play it out wide. That's actually, yeah, it's a great pass. Got plenty of space. Okay, take a touch, bang, cross it now, or play the curved through ball there at that point. That's your opportunity, but keeps running. The other attacker gets snided up with that defender, and then we just end up losing it. So it was a poor decision making all round. But I don't believe it was the decision making of the cam. I think it was the decision making of the second striker that caused that problem.